Good afternoon. Welcome and thank you for joining us today for Energia Ventures 7th Demo Day. I'm Belle Kober, and I have the privilege and the honor to be the program manager of the Accelerator programs. Out of 100 applicants, this year, 5 have been selected. Parados from New Brunswick, Clean Meters from Nigeria, ADADK from Jordan, Arone from Nigeria, and the fourth wave from South Africa. In the past 3 months, the 5 selected companies worked intensively with mentor, staff, and instructors to bring us to today. The outcome of the process is a company ready for investment, and we have 5. Soon, we will hear together their story of success and celebrate the wonder of entrepreneurship. I would like to welcome to our virtual stage Dr. Petra Hoff, the Vice President at UNB St. John.
Hello, my name is Dr. Petra Hoff, and I'm the Vice President St. John at the University of New Brunswick. We respectfully acknowledge that UNB stands on the unsurrendered and unceded traditional Wollostok Way land. The lands of the Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace, friendship, and mutual respect between equal nations. The river that runs by our university is known as Wollostok, along which we live Wollostokwick, the people of the beautiful and bountiful river. Wollostok is also called the St. John River. I'm very pleased to congratulate you on completing the Energia program on behalf of Dr. Matherall, President and Vice Chancellor of UNB. Today, we will hear from participating companies located in Canada, the US, Nigeria, Jordan, and South Africa. UNB is committed to propel exciting innovations forward by harnessing the creativity of startup entrepreneurs, not just in New Brunswick, but across Canada and globally. We bring together research, academic programming, and commercial partnerships to expand innovation, drive discovery, and fuel economic growth. UNB is highly supportive of an entrepreneurial approach to projects. We have a successful blueprint for turning research ideas into marketable products. UNB's success in nurturing entrepreneurship is nothing new. We have a long history of turning ideas into opportunities and innovation. Over the last 9 years only, UNB has contributed to the establishment of over 190 startup companies, with more than 180 businesses participating in entrepreneurship acceleration programming at UNB. The pandemic has reshaped how we work and live, illustrating an increased need to build a future that is driven by innovation and adaptability. Now, more than ever, innovation is helping to create jobs, drive growth, and improve the lives of our communities. Together, we are turning ideas into solutions, science into technologies, skills into jobs, and startup companies into global successes. Together, we will make great things happen. Thank you for choosing UNB to share this amazing journey with you. I wish you much success, and I look forward to hearing about the positive results that will surely come from this cohort. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hoff. I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Durandera Shukla, the chair of the J. Herbert Smith Center for Technology Management and Entrepreneurship.
Hello, I'm Durandera Shukla. I'm the chair of the Dr. J. Herbert Smith Center for Technology Management and Entrepreneurship at the University of New Brunswick. Very excited about the current cohort and never actually expected that we would be growing and doing amazing things during a pandemic. And huge kudos to the team that actually has grown during the pandemic. We have new people involved at the center and accelerator program where we have new momentum, new excitement, adding a new cohort. We now understand why Fredericton, New Brunswick, the University of New Brunswick is recognized as a leader in Canada for startups and creating the culture and the environment that encourages and fosters innovation and entrepreneurship. And absolutely thrilled with the cohort, with the types of diversity that we have in the current cohort and the cohort from around the world making a change and making an impact. And love being part of their journey and that momentum and the changes that they're going to make, and keen to follow what they do next. Congratulations, firstly, for being accepted into the Energia cohort, and then actually coming here and graduating and finishing the cohort. That just shows how resilient you are, why you are the change makers that we are betting on and the world is betting on to make the world a safer and a better place. And looking forward to all of your presentations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Shukla. I would like to welcome to the stage Mr. Joe Allen, CPA/CA and Managing Director of the Accelerator Programs.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining in, and thanks, Belle, for the introduction. Welcome to Demo Day for Energia 2022. We've got 5 wonderful companies that we're really excited for you to see today. They've put in a lot of work. We've got wonderful founders, and they're tackling real issues in real time that hopefully will help not only the companies, but the planet as a whole. We've got, actually, for the first time, and this is our 7th cohort, we've actually got 3 companies, not 1, but 3 companies that are based in Africa, 1 from South Africa and 2 from Nigeria. And again, they're doing wonderful things, and I'm really looking forward to seeing their progress and growth over the coming years. First of all, I want to thank you as an attendee. We appreciate you sacrificing your time and having the opportunity to see some wonderful companies. It's great to have the support of such a vibrant and wonderful ecosystem, and we really appreciate you tuning in. So without hearing much more from me, because we're not here to listen to me talk, I want to introduce you to Pascal with his company, Parados, based here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, doing great things for athletes that are training at a high level and want to get better. So I'll turn the floor over to Pascal.
Hi, my name is Pascal. I'm the founder of Parados, and our mission is to make high-quality training and therapy more efficient, accessible, and enjoyable. In my own career as a pro athlete and other firsthand experiences with friends and family, I've seen performance and medical specialists constantly prescribe reactive, symptom-focused solutions, which only cause chronic underperformance and recurring ailments. For example, I suffered several shoulder injuries and got tired of the constant cycle of temporary pain and relief provided by physiotherapists. So I decided to tackle the problem on my own at home by experimenting with proactive exercises that would strengthen and correct my mechanics to prevent the pain from arising in the first place. I was only able to do this after an undergrad in biomechanics. Then, through my master's research focused on concussions, I realized that this problem is prevalent in all kinds of sectors for all types of ailments. Changing this status quo is the inspiration for Parados. I knew that solving this would require a multidisciplinary approach, which is why over the last couple of years, I've been working on assembling a team of engineers and developers that have backgrounds in biomechanics, psychology, sensor measurements, electronics, and computer engineering, with experience as high-performance athletes and national award-winning researchers. Through our degrees, we came across a number of technologies that would allow us to tackle these problems. Our most important piece of tech being a sensorless computer vision machine learning motion tracking algorithm that allows us to predict the location of joints in 3D space using any device with a camera. It allows our customers to conduct remote on-demand assessments of key performance and health indicators while enabling individuals, trainers, and therapists to measure progress and compare in real time to themselves or others using a digital twin that visually resembles a video game character. Eventually, we'll be able to accurately predict the risk of physical and mental ailments by leveraging AI and neuromechanics principles to measure the 3 biggest predictors, which are a person's history of ailments, their movement quality, and their mental state. Our team is specifically designed to be able to analyze users' entire nervous systems through some key biometrics and translate that information into an easy-to-digest report. Our proprietary wearables are optional and designed to complement our software because no existing affordable solution accurately measures head and neck movements. Since this has a massive influence on hand-eye coordination, balance, vision, breathing, awareness, decision-making, and more, we're starting from a performance angle as a consumer product. Later, we plan on using our entire system for medical purposes to answer questions that until now have been impossible to answer. Our tools are designed to maximize the value our customers can provide to their clients by streamlining their time-consuming processes while allowing them to go more in depth to benefit performance, drastically reduce the cost and risk of future ailments, offer a COVID, injury, disability, and geriatric-friendly way of serving their clients, and help boost attendance, compliance, education, motivation, recruitment, and retention by breaking barriers and limitations that exist with traditional training and therapy methods. We're meeting market demands by making our platform widely applicable and easy to use, where most of our competitors are designed for a specific movement, a specific sport, or are not designed for small and medium operations. When comparing to our most similar competitors, we differentiate ourselves by allowing users to address the root causes while focusing on performance, offering value-adding hardware that can be adapted to market needs, and last but not least, by considering cognitive load because of the effects it has on your entire nervous system. Other solutions are mostly focused on diagnosing and treating ailments or focus on outcomes instead of inputs, which seems to be the opposite of what the market is asking for. Our team and proactive, predictive, and preventative approach allows us to better solve problems through higher quality data sets and adaptability. There's a lot of noise in this sector, but not many comparables to our service. Last year, we tested directly with end users to get quick feedback and have now moved into working with local NHL, PGA, and MLB trainers. For the next year, we're going to focus on high-performance stick and ball sports in Canada as a beta test before going international. We realized through our initial B2C sales that everyone wants access to the same resources as a top-tier athlete, which is why we see a big opportunity to expand far beyond athletics. Once we're comfortable exporting in the US, our focus will move to larger international opportunities. There are thousands of stick and ball sports trainers in Canada alone that fit our ideal customer persona, with Berkshire Hathaway projecting this market to at least double every 2 years for the next several years. We charge a base fee of $250 per month per trainer, combined with a pay-per-use structure, and we're selling to small business owners who are looking for a competitive advantage to offer their high-value clients that they want to upsell and retain, while improving their profit margins by automating assessments. We'll likely move into more of a marketplace model down the road. Our advisory board is a diverse combination of experts that have decades of experience as former and current major league trainers, analysts, coaches, and agents in several different leagues. I started working on Parados in 2019 and have since created strong relationships with all kinds of organizations. We've completed a few accelerators and gathered most of what's needed for an MVP system through a combination of safes, convertible notes, pitch competition wins, grants, wage subsidies, and some personal savings. We're currently looking for B2B early adopters and advisors, but we'll soon be looking for strategic investors when we start raising our seed round in early 2023. To summarize, Parados is on a mission to bring training and therapy into a new era, and we'd love for you to join us. Thanks for your time, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thanks, Pascal, and that was a great presentation. Really looking forward to the high-performance athletes that you'll be working with in the future that we can say have a tie to Fredericton. Up next, we've got Favor with Clean Meter, and Favor is part of a team of 2 founders, and this is our first of 2 Nigerian companies that will be working with us. Really looking forward to what they'll be doing in the future. So without much further delay, I'll introduce Favor, and he can hit the floor with Clean Meter.
Hello, my name is Favor Afolayan, and I'm here to present to you what we are doing at Clean Meter Systems, where we are powering increased access to solar-powered energy systems. Can you take a second to recall the last time you experienced a blackout? That means no hot water. This impacts your ability to cook your food, preserve your cooked food. It also means no Wi-Fi, no TV. Well, To take a quote from the book titled How to Avoid a Climate Disaster, written by Bill Gates, he estimated that 860 million people in the world experience these regular blackouts, and half of this population reside in sub-Saharan Africa. So this provides us a huge opportunity to make a difference and an impact in this field. Today, if we look at the options that are available to users, 40% of the entire population are not connected to their national grids, and those who are connected to it experience epileptic power supply. Another option they turn to is generators, and we all know that this comes with high operation costs and likely provides a whole lot of pollution to the environment. The third option that they resort to is solar energy installations. But the problem with this is that it is high because it is expensive to install this. And so 40% of the entire population cannot even afford this. Today, if you look at the current model that exists for anybody who wants to set up a solar inverter system in their house or in their businesses, they are required to make an upfront payment, which means they are expected to make full payment upfront before these energy companies come to install this in their houses or businesses, which also means that 60% of this population can still not afford it to make this cash investment. Because it's a growing economy, a whole lot of them are trying to make ends meet and expend their finances on other fields. And that is why at Climita, we are proposing a model that eases payment collection for these energy companies and affords them the opportunity to bill their customers, to give them an opportunity to make installment payments. This means they can spread these payments over a period of time as agreed within their agreement documents. This provides more access and helps them to serve more customers. Why we are building a smart meter is because it helps these energy companies to ease their payments, like I mentioned, but then it also provides them an opportunity to make upfront installments for these customers so that they can have an opportunity to have these solar powered systems in their houses and use them. Why we are building a smart meter, especially for Africa, is because we don't have a stable financial credit system that can help these companies to evaluate customers, to help them know that, to help them absorb who is good for these things or not. And so we are proposing a smart meter system for this. Another reason why we are building a smart meter is because of the communication protocol that exists today does not work for this region. The smart meter also helps us to ensure longevity of these systems through its advanced load monitoring that we built into it. It also helps these customers to spread this cost as operating costs as against to capitals for their users. And it also provides them a reach and access to a larger market for the energy companies, and thereby lowering the barrier of entry to adoption of renewable energies. The market we have estimated is from the 860 million population who do not have access to reliable power. We have identified 200 million out of this population, and that is the market size that we are looking at. We have also estimated that in Nigeria, we are going to start with Lagos and Abuja, where there is an estimated 10 million households, and we have a whole lot of businesses that are operating within this environment. And for universities, we are going to have mini grid projects for them. The revenue model that we have drawn is, one, to lease smart meters to these customers, and then we charge on these leases. We have estimated that these smart meters will cost about $100, and so we have added $20 to this, which means $120 per year that will be paid on the smart meter usage. We're also going to be charging processing fees on the monthly or annual payments that go through these meters to the energy companies, thereby ensuring that we can generate consistent recurring model. Our financial projections show that from 2022 to 2025, we are going to be doing a whole lot of development and ramping up production of the smart meters. And then in mid-2025, we'll start be able to make profits. We have identified our competition, and a couple of them play already within the space. But what stands us out amidst our competition is our ability to provide more capacity from our own systems to our users. And then we also have robust payment systems that will be built into the smart meters to ensure that these companies have access to collect their payments monthly or yearly as the agreement may show. Our journey so far is this. From 2021 July, we validated this problem and struck a partnership with Green Power Systems that works within Nigeria. And then we moved to the first iteration, the second iteration. And in April 2022, we got into the Energia accelerator. And today, we have started the development of the third iteration of the meter. And as soon as we complete that, we are going to be hitting the market. We have a roadmap that shows that within the next few months, we are going to be completing these phases that I spoke about earlier. And then late December and early 2023, we should be able to start doing the pilot test and getting approvals, regulatory approvals with the government bodies that will help us move and give us plans to start within the market. Our team is primarily 4 people strong, with Shewade being the founder and the CEO, who cooked this idea from scratch. He has experience in running startups and providing business analysis within this space. We also have David Chobala, who is the software engineering lead that leads the software development part of our system. And we have a brilliant engineer in Kevin Howing, who leads the production of the boards that work with the smart meters. And I work as the Chief Operating Officer of Climita. We have energy advisors in Dominic Blakely and Dr. Durandera Shukla. They have been on hand and ability to, with their huge experience in the industry, that they have experience in helping and partnering with startups to help them grow and fund that within their environments. We have also partnerships with Green Power Energy and the University of New Brunswick. We estimate that our growth path is, once we prove traction within Africa and working with energy companies, we'll be able to use and utilize the same model to when we move to in Canada, and thereby ensuring that we reach and achieve our goal to become the provider of specialized financing for renewable energy transition in Canada. And today, we are asking for $300,000 for us to be able to, one, fund our product development, as I mentioned earlier, for our third iteration. And then once we are done with that, we'll move to the pilot testing for the first user-facing test of our product. And we'll also be using part of this fund to fund brand awareness and marketing plans for Climita. At Climita, we have an opportunity to make a difference in the lives of businesses and homeowners who do not have access to energy systems. And we are inviting you to this journey to help us achieve this goal and help us achieve this game and make a difference in their lives. Thank you.
Thanks, Favor. That was a great presentation. I'm really looking forward to the strides and progress that Clean Meter is making in the Nigerian market, and really looking forward to helping you along that journey as this company grows. Up next, we've got Bayan with his company called ADADK, and they're working on making sure that when we have a water leak, we're aware of it. So I will turn the floor over to Bayan, who is joining us from Jordan.
Hi, I'm Bayan, co-founder of ADADK, Smart Water Management System. Do you think can we speak water language? Every day, thousands of leaks are wasted. More than 10,000 gallons of water leaks refer to toilets. This number equal to usage of 10 homes. It means 48 of water loss refers to toilet leaks. That's why we need affordable and smart system to detect the invisible leaks. Noting that we contribute the sustainability development goals regarding to water management, climate action, and life on land. So let us make the invisible visible with ADADK. The solution is real-time leaks detection using wireless smart sensors connected with mobile app to notify the user for any types of leaks and its location, unusual usage, frozen pipes, reducing bill cost by 50%, saving water leaks by 95%. Noting that we use high precise machine learning algorithm more than 85%, and low cost device we saving cost by 70% compared to other competitors. So we need one smart sensor per room, and we support long life battery to reduce power and 24/7 days monitoring and 2-year warranty service. So, regarding to our software and hardware, we detect all type of leaks regarding to toilets, catastrophic supply line, in addition to monitoring unusual usage, water left on, and frozen pipes, and that's why we make the invisible visible. All of that, it takes less than 15 seconds. The market size, as a starting point from Jordan, we target B2B represented by hotels. The market size around $2 million. Then we scale up globally to reach $2 billion. Noting that the growth rate yearly around 18%. We have many international competitors such as Cubic, HydroIQ, and SmartFlow, but they are missing important features they are already exist in our solution at ADADK. We detect all types of leaks on real time, and we have efficient and high precision machine learning algorithm in addition to low cost smart sensor device. Based on financial forecast for 3 years, we will generate $200,000 in 2023 and $500,000 in 2024 and more than $1 million in 2025. We will secure 48 hotels in 2023. It means 4,400 rooms and up to 160 hotels, 24,000 rooms in 25. And the estimated gross margin around 70% per rate $10,000 and monthly sales $18,000. Regarding to our achievements, we have got grants around $35,000 from UNICEF and from Shamal Start in 2021 and 22. And we have done bio-studies in cooperation with UNICEF and UNDP. And we have got international awards from University of Texas at Austin, Ministry of Youth, CWAS, and Global Entrepreneurship regarding to sustainability and greening, in addition to C3. And we have secured a down payment from 4 hotels, 5-star hotels in Jordan and Turkey. Now we are working on testing and developing our prototype, and we estimate to finalize the MVP in 2023, in addition to working on marketing, signing MOUs, hiring new employees to launch our product. Then we were gonna focus on increasing sales and expand in 2024. We have qualified and strong team regarding to engineer, electronics, and management. As Bayan co-founder, I'm expert in data analysis, hardware and software development, and daily operations. But Najwan, she's expert in financial analysis, marketing, and HR. Noting that we are gonna hiring new employees in IT and engineers in 2023. Now we are asking for pre-seed funding round of $250,000 to reach 48 users within 12 months, and mainly will be spent on developments as 44% then personal marketing and capital expenditure. So protect your home, save your water, lower your bills with ADADK. Thank you.
Great presentation by Anne. Really looking forward again to the strides that you're going to make. And clean water is definitely in short supply in the world, and we want to make sure that we're not wasting it and having it go down the pipes unnecessarily. Up next, we've got Emmanuel with AroneEnergy. This is our second of two Nigerian companies, and actually our second company that's working on improving the grid in Nigeria. So I will turn the floor over to Emmanuel, and he can tell you all about the wonderful things that Arone is doing.
Hello, I'm Emmanuel Azaware, and I'm the founder and CEO of AroneEnergy. At AroneEnergy, we're passionate about building technologies that democratize access to amenities. Imagine you're a child and you just come back home from school and you don't have electricity to do your homework. Or you come back home from work and after a long day at work, you don't have the electricity to relax at home. Unfortunately, this is the reality of 80 million people in Nigeria today. And majority of these people solve this problem using petrol generators. But then petrol generators are quite expensive to operate, having to buy fuel for each use. They're very noisy during operation, and they pollute the environment by emitting CO2. There are about 22 million petrol generators in Nigeria in use today, every single day. On the other hand, you have alternative off-grid solutions that typically combine inverters, batteries, and charge controllers, but then they're too expensive for the average Nigerian and quite complex, requiring a professional to install. We've addressed this problem by combining the amazing benefits of off-grid energy solutions at the price point of a petrol generators to ensure that we provide electricity for homes. And our solution combines electricity from the grid with electricity from solar panels in a compact module with energy storage and inversion and charge control to provide AC electricity for all-day use in homes. And this is the Illumina. It's affordable and comes in two models. We have the Illumina Mini and the Illumina Pro. The Illumina Mini provides 1,000 watts with energy storage capacity of 665 watt-hour. This can carry light bulbs, a TV, and a few appliances. And we have the Illumina Pro, which has 3,000 watts power output at double the energy storage capacity of the Mini. And this is ideal for everyday use appliances like your refrigerator, your microwave, your TVs, and a couple of light bulbs. We're able to do this while being affordable and emitting low amounts of CO2. And in fact, we're reducing the amount of CO2 emitted and also producing less noise. And we manufacture the Illumina here in Nigeria. The Illumina Mini retails for $280, and it's ideal for single room apartments and remote workers who want to plug their appliances. While the Illumina Pro retails for $474, and it's ideal for family apartments and small and medium enterprises. This is Obinna, and he's a store owner here in Nigeria. And that's the Illumina powering his shop. It's amazing to note how something as simple as this can greatly impact his business. The Illumina provides electricity that lights up his shop, and he informed us that just by having his shop well lit, he was able to attract more customers and generate more sales. And this was an absolute joy for us. Within 3 months of launching, we sold 75 units, generating $35,000 in revenue and growing at 200% month on month. We had more demand than we could meet. We've also been selected into the Energia Accelerator and the AfriClimate Accelerator while receiving grants of $100,000. The market size is huge. $14 billion is spent every year refueling our generators, and $9 billion comes from middle and low income households. We're targeting 15% of this market to generate revenue of $1.35 billion with 3 million Illumina sold. We're projecting revenue of $700,000 this year from selling 1,500 Illuminas, and we're scaling that up to 160,000 Illuminas sold by 2024, with revenue generated at $17.7 million. To help you understand the impact we're achieving at 2024, this would be equivalent to removing 1.6 billion tons of CO2 from the environment. And to help you understand that number, that's 300 million cars removed from the road. We're also saving Nigerians $72 million in refueling costs, and we're lighting up 178,000 homes in Nigeria. When compared to other solutions in the market, our device, the Illumina, comes out on top by providing high performance, being able to power an entire house versus powering just appliances, and being affordable when you compute the cost per watt. The Illumina is plug and play and comes in a portable, compact form. And this means that we're able to drive down the installation cost for off-grid energy solutions by as much as 1/5 the cost today. We're made up a team of passionate, intelligent, and very tenacious people, being led by myself, a serial entrepreneur and an innovator with backgrounds in engineering and mathematics. We have Thelma, who has backgrounds in sales and marketing, and we have Isaac Newton, who leads our engineering team. We also have a seasoned team of advisors who have vast experience working with companies like Shell, NMRC, and the NCC. And we have a 1.5 thousand square meters production facility here in Nigeria, where we can produce up to 1,500 units of Power Hub today per year. We're 18 people strong, and we've received great reviews from our customers. We've had customers say that they love the Illumina and they've been able to take the Illumina to their friend's home just because of how portable it is. And we've even had a customer tell us that they were blown away by the performance of the device for the cost. And we consider this very, very valuable feedback from our customers. Our customers have gone on to recommend 13 other customers, and we have a customer satisfaction score of 9.8. We've built the Illumina Max, a third addition to the models we have, and that provides 5 times the power of the Illumina Pro. And this is ideal for high-income households. We've also built a robust financial model, automated our PCB and SMD line, and we're now onboarding distributors that would even enable us grow faster. We're also in the process of applying for a patent, trademark, and getting certifications. And we're And the outcome of all this goals for July is that by September, we're doing 200 Illumina sold per month. And this will give us an annual recurring revenue of $1 million. By October, we're looking to launch a power as a service subscription model that would allow lower income households have electricity all day for as little as $1 per day. And with all these achievements, we hope to be able to close our seed round of $1.5 million by October. We're raising $1.5 million seed capital, and 73% of this will go into increasing our production capacity from 1,500 units per year to 16,000 units per year. We're investing 17% into our distribution channel and operating expenditures, and 10% into marketing. Today, in Africa and other parts of the world, electricity access is a privilege, and we believe in lighting up this continent is key to unlocking the potential of the great minds that are here. And we invite you to be part of this journey with us. Thank you.
Great job, Emmanuel. A wonderful presentation and great things coming from you and your company. It's great to see the progress that you've made so far and how big the team has become so far, and how you're improving the access to electricity for those in Nigeria. Up next, we've got Tumi Fraser with a company called Fourth Wave. Fourth Wave is based in South Africa, and they are helping farmers improve their yields and improve the knowledge that goes into farming. Without further ado, I will give you Tumi.
Good morning, I'm Tumi Fraser. So Africa has 60% of the world's unused arable land, with 7 major rivers potential for irrigation, including a wide variety of crops to produce food. And yet, 450 million people go hungry daily. So this is the problem that we are solving. Food insecurity, exacerbated by the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, insufficient digital technologies, and sustainable farming practices. But we have a solution for this. A mobile application driven by artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies to help small farmers improve yield while preserving natural resources. Now, the magic behind this solution is that the content is translated in local languages, and the education module is accessible offline, specifically designed for those without connectivity. So this makes our solution appropriate, accessible, and cost-effective for small farmers in Africa. So the application has 4 modules. Starting with crop advisory, this is where small farmers can just take a picture of an impending problem on their farm and upload it for analysis. Then, and this could be a crop with a disease or pest infestation. What they will then get is on-demand diagnosis and treatment options, including locations of where to get the solutions. And this is made possible by artificial intelligence. Now, for those without connectivity, they have an option of dialing a code to get generic information about the situation. But if they're looking for specific information relating to a specific crop, they have an option of calling an expert for advice. The second module is the crop calendar and monitoring. So this is where we have historic and predictive analysis of the yield, including all the activities that are taking place on the farm. It could be planting, harvesting, soil preparation, water management, including advice on the weather and pricing. The third module is the farmer engagement. So this is really the communication module where farmers are kept up to date with all the developments that are taking place in the agricultural sector. And then lastly, we have the digital ecosystem. So this is where we onboard key partners. Now, some of them are sellers of the farming inputs like the fertilizers and seeds, while others are financiers and others are aggregators that help farmers access markets both locally and overseas. Now, the benefits of this technology to small farmers is that it helps them increase yield through farming efficiencies, and best pricing strategies enable fair pricing for their products, and access to markets enables them to increase profits, and subsequently helps them to create jobs in their communities. So our go-to-market strategy is through key partners and customers. We work with the likes of the UNDP and the large foundations whose mandate is to support farmers to produce enough food to alleviate hunger while preserving the environment. We also work with the food processing companies like the Nestle's and the PepsiCos, who procure directly from small farmers and are wanting to ensure that what they procure has been grown the right way in alignment with their sustainability goals. So there are 95 million small farmers in Africa. So we plan to capture at least 40 to 50% of this market, specifically focusing on the women, so we can set ourselves as a market leader in this segment from the get-go. And the market is expected to grow to over $1 trillion by 2030. So unlike our competitors, our solution is holistic in nature, and central to it is sustainability and women empowerment. So we work on a B2B2C business model and a SaaS revenue model. We have 4 ways of monetizing on this technology, starting with licensing for corporations, subscriptions for farmers, the women that I mentioned earlier, and data and insights for organizations, as well as the marketplace transactions from our digital ecosystem. So we will start seeing a spike in revenues starting from year 3 onwards, because by then we'll be operating in 3 different countries. So the first and the second years will be really spent in reinvesting back into the business. Our journey began January 2021, and by the end of that year, we had already onboarded key partners and early adopters who were eagerly awaiting the development of our technology. And 2022 saw us become part of the Energia cohort, and after completing this accelerator, we will be able to complete our minimal viable product and test by December this year, and have access to advisors, investors, and early users. Our goals for 2023 is to pilot and test in Zambia and Ghana, and then grow that base, and then pilot and test in Botswana in 2024. Our leadership team is passionate about Africa. We have a very good understanding of the markets that we serve, and we come from the technology background. I was one of the 3 women nominated as the most influential women in business and government awards in South Africa. So our purpose is to see Africa move from aid to trade, because we really believe that with the right support and the right technologies, Africa can become the breadbasket of the entire world. So for us to realize this vision, we're looking for partners to help us raise $1 million, 50% of which will be spent towards technology development, and the rest is highlighted over here. As Nelson Mandela once said, quote, "It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another." So Africa can be self-reliant by maximizing what we already have with a little bit of help. Thank you.
Thank you, Tumi. Amazing presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Igor, the operations coordinator for this program. And on behalf of Energia Ventures, I'd like to thank the University of New Brunswick, UNB's President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Paul Mazerol, Vice President of UNB St. Joe, Dr. Petra Hauf, and also the whole team at the Dr. J. Herbert Smith Center for Technology Management and Entrepreneurship. Special thanks to our funding partners, the Atlantic Canada Opportunities Agency and the New Brunswick Innovation Foundation. A virtual round of applause to all of our amazing mentors and facilitators that share their knowledge and experiences throughout this program. Also, thank you to me, Brady, Favor, Emmanuel, Bayan, and Pascal for being part of this cohort. It was great having you with us for the past 3 months. Finally, thank you all for joining us today for this special moment. I'd like to invite you to stay with us for a couple of more minutes to listen to a few words from the cohort about the Energia program. I'll see you next time.
Through the several months with the Energia Ventures Accelerator program, we were able to refine a lot of things that are mostly customer facing. And I guess in the stage that we are, there's a lot of refinements and small pivots that need to be made. It was really nice to have the entire team in Energia and all the consultants and experts coming in, working with us one-on-one and in a group setting so that we could benefit both from I guess other perspectives of the groups in the program, but then also really sometimes get into the weeds of what Peridot specifically needed to improve or still needs to work on, I guess, going forward. The connections, the support were tremendous and were extremely helpful, and I'm looking forward to being an alumni and helping out with any future Energia companies.
First and foremost, I want to say a big thank you to the Energia team for having us in this cohort for this year. It has been an amazing program. Personally, I have grown a lot and a whole lot of lessons that I'm going to be putting into our own company and setup. But importantly, taking it outside of that and making an impact in my environment. My biggest takeaway from the program was part of the 4 sessions, which spoke about ensuring that we are clear on our value proposition. Although this was emphasized all through the program, but for me, this was what stood out the most. Hopefully, this will be the start of great things for me, for Climita, and for my community and country, Nigeria. Thank you.
Energia Ventures enrich our experience in many areas in marketing, financial, and sales. In addition to practice and develop ourselves how to present, how to convince your investors for your new innovative ideas. Thank you.
Energia Accelerator has really been a great privilege to us. During the program, we're able to rebrand our company and to ensure that we're able to differentiate ourselves well in the market. And we also got to learn how to collect customer feedback, which has been essential in helping us improve on our product and also grow our sales. And we've numerous mentors and assessors that has helped us even get more ready to raise capital. So we're really glad we were part of this program, and we would definitely recommend this for other startups.
For me, the takeaway from this program has really been incredible. There are a couple of things that I'm taking away, even just as we are about to complete the program. And through the lessons that we had, we have been able to acquire at least one multinational early adopter customer, which is a big deal. So applying the lessons that we learned, especially in the sales part of things. And for me, it was like, you know what, never, push your product, listen to the customer. So that is really, those are the kind of strategies that I implemented to get to where, we got to getting onboarding the early adopter multinational. And the second one is the ability to access the advisor. We already have our first advisor. So thanks to the accelerator. So one of the team members, somebody has come on board and say, hey, I love what you're doing. And he comes from the background, the agriculture technology. So we're really excited, of the possibilities ahead. And lastly, of course, access to the grant will enable us to start the demo, the prototype. In fact, our CTO and his team is ready for development starting in September. So we are super excited, because as soon as we finish here, we'll be hitting the ground running with development, at least the demo, because that is going to really help us to showcase and bring this product to life, unlike using the presentations that we've been using to clients. So it has really been a journey, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. And I want to thank the team. They've been incredible, and their support, and they're amazing. And this is just the beginning. I think the great is yet to come. Thank you.